So, Fatman.
So there's two Hall of Famer Fatmans here, it looks like.
Why?
Because somebody has apparently inherited Canadian internet.
Right? First of all, fuck Xfinity.
So this guy had to start the show, which is never a good thing.
No, we should talk more about that on the wrestling show. Welcome, everyone. This is Sleazy.
Oh, God, this is the Fatman.
Jesus Christ.
God, it sounds like you had to pee with that, too.
Right? Welcome, everyone, to another wonderful... Yeah. Welcome, everyone, to another wonderful episode. We're completely and utterly prepared today. But let's hope Canadian internet stays American.
Canadian?
Well, I don't want it Canadian. We might... Otherwise, I won't be here. Of course, Mr. Brandon Dietz is here with us today.
What up?
It seems like you're in the mood for a little bit of SummerSlam.
I am. I think it's going to be a very heated discussion because I think everybody has different thoughts on this exact program.
Oh, I'm sure there will be. Which always makes for a fun episode, I'm sure. Batman, I give it to you.
Did anyone watch the pre-show?
No!
Never.
I actually watched all 2 hours of the pre-show.
Why?
I was putting laundry away. I needed something on in the background and stuff. There were no matches, obviously. So, yeah, I'm an asshole. All right. Show opens with the Women's World Championship. Liv Morgan defends against Rhea Ripley. I do not have the times. I'm unprepared. Like Sleazy said, I will get the time.
Holy shit! Nobody's prepared for this show.
I got not Meltzer. I got John Canton star ratings. Hold on. I knew I was forgetting something. Went 15 minutes and 55 seconds. John Canton gave this 4 stars. Sleazy, you're the women's wrestling enthusiast.
Let's start with the ref cam because I think it's funny more than anything else. So this is the first match of 2, maybe 3 matches. I can't remember exactly. I know Rollins had it for a little while too.
Then he hated it so much he fucking ripped it off.
Yeah, well, this was the first inkling of it. I think it's an interesting concept. There have been times in years past where other shows have tried to do that, most notably American Gladiators.
WCW, the early 90s tried to do that.
Yep. That's where they what year was that? Would have been year 2, year 3 of American Gladiators, so 89, 90. So that's probably
90,
where they got
it was at least 92.
Was it 92?
They had like the little cube on their head.
Yeah.
It was like a helmet.
Yeah.
It got
Baltimore Orioles.
Who the fuck loves the Orioles?
This guy. But I also am rocking a Trash Panda hat.
Well done.
Gotta love Trash Pandas.
Right? But my favorite part is the first moment of the actual match. What is the view you get from the ref camera? Liv's ass.
That's what we call storyline progression, people.
Hashtag PervCam. Rest of the night. Loved it. Fuck your finish, kinda. Strange that Rhea got hell of a shine to start. I mean, like, fucking so much.
Well, if you watch the product,
it makes sense, obviously.
Yeah.
And so does the finish, but Fuck you. Rhea trying to use the chair makes no sense with the storyline. Having Dom pull it away and then him eating Liv and then actually the finish being Dom was a part of it. It's just so stupid. The match was great. The match was great up to that point. I gave it 3 3/4 stars. Despite that, I feel like that had they not done such a convoluted finish, this could have been 4.5 stars, maybe even higher.
Deets.
So me, I gave it 4. So 4 right off the rip. Love the interesting back and forth. The thing that really kind of soured me, it's the whole shoulder thing. Like, kept going back towards it. And granted, I don't know if it's a scar or now a deformity in her shoulder, but it doesn't look good.
Yeah. It reminds me, completely unrelated to wrestling. There's a family that we follow on YouTube called the Binghams, and the father of the family fell off some stupid thing and dislocated his collarbone, I think it was.
Mm-hmm.
Permanently like weird. And that's what it kind of looked like.
Yeah, and that's like, I get it, but is this something that we're going to have to like deal with going forward when it comes to a Rhea Ripley match? I hope not. I agree with you with the ending. A little bit too much of Dom. If he would have just slid it under instead of trying to rip it away from her.
Yeah.
If my thing was, he should have at least like screamed at the ref and like said, "Hey, do something about this." And then when the ref takes it away, he grabs it and slides it under. That would have made more sense.
Yeah. It was too much. But spoiler.
True, but at the same time, look at the reaction it got him. If you watch the weekly.
The fucker turned heel.
He's legitimately the worst hated human being.
The heel turned more heel.
Yes. Legitimately.
He is pure, like, it's MJF without even him talking, which is impressive. Because he's not that really good on the mic. He's just an idiot. People can't stand him for it. But no, great start. 4 stars. This had me pumped up for the rest of the show. Did what the opener needed to do.
Okay, first fight. Here we go.
You hated it?
We're underrating pieces of shit.
We're 100% underrating pieces
I knew
of
this
shit.
was coming.
This match was perfection. The whole finish made absolutely perfect sense. Everyone saw fucking Dom turning. Like, this just, they did it perfectly. And for everyone didn't know he was going to turn and still get the fucking reaction he did. Oh, come on.
Oh, look at the city. It's Cleveland. What do you expect?
Doesn't matter where he was.
Okay.
Women's match of the year, 5 stars. This worked. Woo! This was fucking perfection.
Woo! Yeah. Okay.
Intercontinental Championship. Sami Zayn versus Braun Breaker. Only 5 minutes and 40 seconds. It seemed like it went longer than that. Ken gave this an okay match for a house show. I actually really liked it. They did very well for the time they were given. I gave it 3.5. Like, I thought the right kid died. Didn't really like back-to-back shoulder injury gimmicks.
Damn it, D'Lo.
So I didn't really like that, but I thought this was really good for a 5-minute match. Deets.
I'm with you around there. 3 3/4. It's the old Deets special. Enjoyed it. Right kid died. My biggest takeaway was I don't want to say Sammy phoned it in, but you could tell it was not his greatest. Braun did everything he could, but also at the same time, I expected this to at least go 15.
Yeah, this is the shortest match of the night.
Yeah, and it's the shortest match
In
in
a
the
walk.
entire. By far, it's the shortest. So I was expecting more of a war.
7 minutes.
Yeah.
But Braun literally, Sammy got his offense in, then all of a sudden said, "Bitch, please," slams the fucking door and basically says, "Hey, I'm done." But also, that's the way they're booking him. They're booking him super strong, super durable, super tough, super fast, with all that whole bullshit of the running of the ropes. I just really they mention his father so much, and so much of his father's gimmick is in him. Just make him a goddamn Steiner.
Well,
from calling Frankensteiners to calling Steiner lines, just give him the damn name.
This was a 3 1/4 star match until I saw Judy Bagwell endorsed.
Yeah, 5 stars.
So that bumped it up at least a 1/4 star.
Right.
That's why I got my 3 3/4.
Okay, Sleazy.
You're literally everyone said pretty much what I was going to say. I gave it 3 stars. Short to the point. Sad to see Sammy's run end like that, but it makes sense. That makes sense to the story. And I'm going to say it. I'll wait for it.
Okay. United States Championship. Logan Paul defends against L.A. Knight.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Wrong gimmick.
Oh, shit.
12 minutes. About the bell. Ken gave this 3 1/4. Sleazy.
Why does this match slap so well? What the fuck, guys? What the fuck? Why is he so fucking good?
He's
God damn it.
good at this.
The only problem I have with the match, stupid fucking finish. Once again, somebody else has to get involved, and then basically has
sells a brass knuckle shot.
Right. And then has to basically fuck himself in. If you look at the actual finish and LA Knight pinning him, Logan has to pull his foot up and he's still underneath the ropes by like a foot and a half. It was just this was going so great. And then this entire finish sequence just screwed everything. 3.5 stars up to that point. Once again, maybe a 1/2 star more if that finish wasn't like that.
4. Better than I thought it would be, to be honest. Even though Logan Paul's, they're both great, I wasn't expecting much of this from this. That him selling a brass knuckle shot was interesting.
So bad.
Yeah, and so
you don't pay attention.
Oh,
so the reason why he no-selled it, it was the wrong hand. He hits him with the left.
It's brass knuckles. Fuck
Doesn't
you.
Matter.
Yes, it does.
Doesn't matter. Not when it comes
that
to
sounds him. It sounds like Dietz wants to take a right-handed shot for me with brass knucks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. But no. But they've always mentioned the right hand of Logan Paul with the brass knucks. They've always mentioned that.
Does it matter? It's brass knuckles. I do not care. You're not gonna rind your way out of this.
Well,
it doesn't matter. Brass knucks or brass knucks. He knows how.
Storytelling was there. It was all there. This was LA Knight's best match since he's been caught up. 4.5 stars.
Okay.
Love it. Absolutely. Logan Paul crushed.
I don't disagree with that.
That insane, which he even stated on his podcast today. He's just I never tried it in the ring yet. I've been working on it for 4 months. He's I've screwed up many a times. He even said, once you watch it back, he asked the ref to actually clean off the rope because there's no oil on it, so he didn't eat it. But that's standing, I can't even explain it. It was a standing acai moonsault.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy.
Insane.
That motherfucker should have no right to be that fucking good. And yet,
so good. I kind of agree with you. That's why it's not a 5 because of the whole kerfuffle at the end. But 4.5, fucking, I was on cloud 9 after this, and then this next match happens.
WWE Women's Championship. Bayley defends Nia Jax, 12 minutes and 30 seconds. Kat gave us 3.5. Sleazy, you're the women's wrestling enthusiast.
Same rating piece of shit. I think without question, since she's been back, this is her best match. Nia Jax, without question. The power bomb spot that Bayley did was really cool. Once again, fucking finish. What the hell are we doing here? Yeah, it kind of makes sense for the story, but once again, we have another fucked up, potentially, some sort of distraction finish going on. It made the last moments kind of awkward with Bayley because it was kind of like, oh, now we need to go quickly to the finish, and it's like they sped up because once Tiffy got out there. Kind of strange with how it ended, but other than that, I think it was a good match. Not as good as the opener, though.
Okay, Dietz is dying to talk about it.
Yeah. 2 stars, boys. 2 stars. It was a lot of callbacks to their old match they had in NXT. Mm-hmm. Like a whole lot.
That's why I loved it, I guess.
Yeah, and like to me, it was a little too much. But then, to go off what Sleazy said, as soon as Tiffy's music hit, everything seemed to speed up insanely fast, and then also spamming of ass to chest. Which, like, I get it. She kicked out of 1, and then all of a sudden she drops 3 at a time. Like, I was like,
hey,
same thing
3 is the way to do it.
She wanted to make sure.
Well,
I was gonna say, don't do it too close to the ropes, but in that case, you had to.
Yeah,
that didn't
I
hurt
was
anybody.
Expecting this to be a Bayley banger, and it just didn't do it for me.
Well, the reason I don't know why you thought that Nia Jax is in the match.
But Nia's been good since she's been back. Nia's been put I really liked her match with Lyra, but this it didn't do it for me.
What? You said Nia Jackson really good in the same sentence. I don't know what's are
she has been a lot better.
What are you smoking? What are you smoking?
Got into Ryan's stuff.
Right now.
You know what's funny? I split the difference between both of you. I gave it to Mike Sanders, 2 3/4. It was fine. It wasn't.
Come on, when's the last time you said a fucking Nia Jax match was fine?
It was fine.
That tells you everything you need to know, though.
I think the right kid died, but it was a match that happened.
They need somebody for the IC women's belt.
It's a match that happened. Okay.
That's 100% where she's going. Is whatever. What would that be? That she was WWE, so it would be the US, the women's US title.
That'd be really gross. My luck if they're going to turn the old WCW title that I love dearly into the fucking women's title.
No, they're going to look. It's going to
unless
look
they're
exactly
going to wipe out the Paul belt.
That's exactly what they're going to do. That's 100% because this goes back to why they changed the women's belts to look exactly like the men's belts. They're going to do the same thing with mid-card titles, 100%, without question. They did it with the
North American title.
Yeah, which makes sense. I'm sorry, it makes way too much sense to do it that way.
Why does white have to be the women's color though? Like I love Cody Rhodes,
black,
Cody Rhodes,
white, black. I don't know.
IC title.
You need to make the differentiation somewhere, and the belt strap is not a bad place to put it. I mean,
maybe they're thinking pink's just too.
Pink's too on the. Hey, pink is heart colors. Okay.
Yeah, true.
Drew McIntyre versus CM Punk with Seth freaking Rollins as a special guest referee. 17 minutes. Cat gave this 3 1/4. I will start. As I'm taking my socks off. Might as well stay a while.
Hey! Take your socks off only on our OnlyFans, please. We don't give foot fucking content away for free on this show.
I don't need to see your damn bunions.
I need to pay the bill somehow. How do you think I get the internet?
Okay. This match was fantastic. Love the psychology in it. I think the better finish would have been Punk going for the bracelet and Drew hitting the Claymore. Not Punk kicking out of that. Which is why I only gave it 4.5 stars. Only 4.5.
Match was shit. 4.5 stars.
Yeah. Pull the
Sleazy
sleazy
special.
up. The sleazy special. Yeah, this is great. Punk didn't get hurt. So that bumps it up at least a 1/4 star. Punk didn't get hurt in a match. Yeah, really great. Right kid died again, I think. Drew needed to win this match. Mm-hmm. And also they kind of set the seeds for Punk and Rollins too while keeping the Drew McIntyre story going. So I think kudos to that too. But the better finish would have been Bracelet Claymore.
100%.
Deets.
I'd like to congratulate Drew McIntyre on being the true AEW World Heavyweight Champion. Congratulations, Drew McIntyre. Loved it. Great match. But not 4.5 worthy. Gave it a 4. Seth Rollins' ring attire was definitely throwing me off. His Jesus stance.
So, you want to point out, there were some callbacks from the 97 SummerSlam.
Yes.
With their outfits. Yes.
Was getting there.
Okay.
Was getting there. Had the whole Michaels gimmick, the whole, hey, I'm going to swing the chair and pretend to almost hit you like Brett did. And like, I appreciated that. I agree with you. It should have ended on the Claymore where he had the bracelet and then he kicks him. Should have ended right there. I don't mind that he took it back. I actually appreciated it more because then it also makes me believe that AJ Lee is eventually going to return.
Same.
Fucking marks.
I think this is what it's bringing it up to. Because eventually it's going to lead to her.
Rollins and Becky versus AJ and Punk.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
You have some crazy theories, Dees, but I like that one.
Yeah. I totally expect that at WrestleMania. Because I think that'd be the only way you could get AJ to come out of retirement is WrestleMania. And that, depending on what happens, that's main event worthy to me. Especially one of those nights.
Yeah, night one.
Night one, sure. Yeah. That's amazing. But no, loved it. Congrats to Punk staying alive. Need more. Need more. So keep him on that part-time shit. Give him the John Cena special. 100 dates, we're good.
We're like 20. You gotta keep him healthy, man. 20 dates max a year. So Deets.
No, I just meant 20 just active, or like 20 active matches in a year. We're good.
Fair.
We're good with that.
Deets gave it 4. Fatman gave it 4.5. Splitting the difference, 4 1/4. Some funny moments. My wife said McIntyre's just using up Kane's old pyro. Great one. It was hilarious having Drew stop the slingshot and then go, "Oh, never mind." That was a really cool moment. It's like, wait. Nah, I'll go for it. Here's my problem, and maybe this is an unwarranted criticism of the match, but this is how I felt. The first half of the match, Rollins did too much that put the spotlight on him a little too much, in my opinion.
Agree.
But
No, but it added towards the match, though. That's where I'll protect.
I don't think it did in the first half.
Yeah,
later on, it did.
Yeah. I understand WWE's thinking on it. It's like, okay, we're building, because the whole buildup was Rollins hates both of them. He's going to be impartially. He hates them both equally.
Right.
So I think they wanted to drive that home across right in the beginning, even though they said it over and over and over and over again.
They spent an entire 10-minute promo the night before on it, or the week before.
Yeah.
My other issue with the match is, once again, the finish. You've already mentioned it. Once again, and I hate saying this, but we have basically another fuck up of a finish in the fact of, well, we got a distraction that leads to the end.
There's a lot of dustiness. A lot of dustiness.
I'm intentionally bringing this out as time progresses. But yeah, 4 1/4. Otherwise, Rollins is a joy. The match was really well done. Otherwise, other than my sticking points, I do agree Claymore should have ended that.
Okay. World Heavyweight Championship. Damian Priest defends against Vasa. 16 minutes and 40 seconds. Cat gave this 4 1/4. Deets.
This would have been a 5-star match if the fucking ending wasn't fucked. And this was a running thing going on. And this is where I finally noticed it. I don't know if you blame Priest. My blame goes towards Gunther a little bit because he was too far under the ropes. Because it looked really bad.
I think you can kind of blame both of them. I think Priest, when he hit the South of Heaven, was right in the middle of the ring, so Gunther had to roll over to, because I was thinking he was just going to roll outside the ring because he's done that before.
And that's what I was thinking, but then
he just stopped, and I'm like, "What the hell?" And then
I put 2 and 2 together. I'm like, "Well, here comes numbnuts."
Yeah,
and bloop bloop bloop, that happens.
Because I thought
blew all the winds out of my sails, and I was literally just fuck. We all knew Gunther was going over.
Yeah,
and then it has to be given to Damian Priest.
Oh, Gunther was going over.
He
100%.
came out golden. 4.5 or 4.75. What's it missing? The stupid fucking ending. Great fucking match.
I wasn't as kind. I only gave it 3.
Wow.
To be honest, I thought it was kind of boring. And
the beginning was slow. Very slow.
Here's the thing. I love Gunther, but how many times on the show have I bitched about just fucking chops? That's all this match was. And I'm just like, ugh. God.
That reminds me. Hang on a second.
I mean, I see what you're doing. This match could have been way better than it was, I thought. It was still a good match. Once Balor went down, I was kind of like, okay, when's the interference coming? And I think the crowd was that same way too, because they weren't really into it until Balor came out. And they're like, and then they kind of, okay, Balor's out. When's he going to interfere? It kind of reminded me of WCW in 99-2000. You have somebody come, okay, let's look at the entrance. Who's coming down? And this isn't the last time I'm going to talk about this too. But it just, good match. Just, man, this could have been so much more, I thought.
I agree. But I was a little bit more kind. In fact, I think I split the difference again. I gave it 4 stars. Before I continue, I do want to get the chop count. I was 1 off. I said 24. It was 25 chops.
I did 20.
I think I did 22.
Okay, so because Ryan isn't here, officially
Hashtag fuck Al Barrett, by the way.
God damn it. Beat Fatman by 1 fucking point on the scorecard. Holy shit.
Second time. I've done the scorecard twice in a row now and lost by 1 point both times. I got every match right. I got every fucking way they won right. And I got like almost all the fucking side bets right except 1 in 1 match and he got 1.
Yeah.
And that was the difference.
That was it.
Yo, what timing?
Fuck you, Al Barrett.
What fucking
Al
timing.
Barrett.
The fucking legend.
Legend
The absolute
himself.
fucking legend.
Sitting in an island of ice, Al Barrett.
Just ready to go, too. Well done, sir. I may petition to get you in the Hall of Fame for that alone.
Got to go through me.
So, yeah. Great match till distraction happens and blah, 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 blah. And fucking Schmaz had, another fucking fucked up finish. Once Finn comes down there, you know what's going to happen too. Mm-hmm. Ignoring the roll to the ropes even. Like you knew that was coming.
What I thought was he was going to south of heaven and the ref was going to roll on Finn's side, make the count, and then pull the ref out.
Yeah.
That's what I thought was going to happen.
Nope. Sorry. The reality was, like it or not, Gunther is champion. I don't think he deserved to have his title win sullied even a little bit because he's spent so much time on it. But then again, he's a heel. So he can make it work. Also, to point out, both King and Queen of the Ring won their respective title matches.
Which was the right decision to do.
100%. 100% the right decision.
If you were going to make it, it's like Money in the Bank. You had to have those first few. It makes it mean something.
They have to win.
They have to win.
100% had to win.
Which is why I picked Nia Jax and Gunther to win. Like, it made sense.
I didn't think they would do it with Nia, and I screwed myself because of it. But yeah, the match was good. There was okay. This also happened. Fuck your finish.
Yep.
And this is why it really is a problem now. When he hits the first south of heaven, they don't even react. Nobody reacts to it because they know he's going to kick out.
Yep.
That's the problem with doing fuck your finish. It really
I think he needs a new finisher.
I don't.
It looks too weird.
Doesn't matter if it looks weird, as long as
it's a sit-out fucking chokeslam.
It's different.
Yeah. Nobody else is doing it.
Correct, but we're so dumbed down to it. Like we even just
it's not just his finish.
It's everybody.
It's everyone's finish.
How many crossroads happened in the main?
Crossroads. Oh, I was getting to it.
There's
Bloodline rules match for the WWE Championship. Cody Rhodes defends against Solo Sikoa. 29 minutes and 10 seconds.
10 minutes being the intro.
Kenton gave this 3 3/4. I'm going to start. This is the worst match of the night. And I don't think it's close. This was boring. This was super fucking boring. This was about 10 minutes too long. And again, everyone knew there was going to be interference. So they just sat on their hands, the crowd, waiting for the Bloodline to interfere. And then when they did, you're like, where's Jacob Fatu? So they're waiting for him. And then, because you had Orton and Owens coming down to get rid of them. Then Jacob Fatu came down, which sadly he fucking got hurt. I haven't looked at news.
I think that's why he's in a walking boot. So
okay.
It's not as bad as we thought, but
that looks bad. And then we knew Roman Reigns was coming down. The one thing I did like was that when he walked to the ring, he went right for Solo. He didn't do the will I or won't I. He went right for Solo. I did like that. Other than that, this match was fucking just boring. They were going through the motions until the finish. 2 stars, and I think I'm being generous.
Wow.
So I'll jump into this because I'm the Cody Mark. I agree, but not a 2-star match though. So this was 3.5 for me. I appreciated the super long entrance. You got to see Pharaoh, which listen, I'm a dog guy, big dog guy.
Then
the best thing, baby, Double A. Shoot him.
I still say he should not be liking Rhodes. The Andersons hate the Rhodes. It makes no sense to me. As much as I love Arn Anderson, and I'm Arn Anderson Mark, I will always love to see Arn Anderson on TV. Even in AEW, this makes no sense.
Listen,
even in WWE, it makes no sense. But I still love to see it.
Correct.
Just because it doesn't make no sense doesn't mean I don't love seeing it.
So, and the other big thing I popped for, they had Miss Sandra on too. The seamstress that makes all his jackets. Like, I follow her on fucking Instagram because she fucking puts up previews and shit. She's super fucking talented.
I love that entry. I loved it. It went right there. I did love one camera shot too. One take.
More of it. Give me more.
Loved it. It was something different.
Yep.
And yet they did it in the first match.
But they did the whole huggy thing with Liv and Rhea and Dom.
Rhea.
Yeah.
But then as soon as the
then the bell rang.
Accoutrements were over, it was your typical Cody Rhodes match. So it's going to be your typical 3-star, hey, let's get it over until the next part of the slide needs to hit. And once Roman, I honestly think that whole spot where Jacob holds his ankle, something else was going to happen.
I
all the way.
I do believe that too. I think that's why they sent Reigns out. Just hit Solo.
Yeah, they just fucking hit the button and said,
"Yep,
get out there and do Roman-esque things."
Yeah,
I do not like his new theme song. They ruined it. I can't stand you. Give him a title back immediately so we can get back my fucking choir. Not tough guy music. Give me the choir. Give me the bad guy, the super intense fighting bad guy music that I love and adore. But yeah, 3.5 stars. Solo, not a main event guy.
I love the storyline going in.
Yeah, I like the storyline, but
I think he wasn't ready for that spot yet. I mean, storyline-wise, it was great. But in-ring work, he's just not there yet. But I can buy him as a future contender down the line. But I think they needed this match to happen. Because you needed a way. Because we know this is leading to, I'll say it right now, Survivor Series confirmed to be in Vancouver.
And confirmed War Games.
And confirmed as a War Games. I so wish they would have put that in BC Place instead of Rogers Arena. Anyway. We know it's going to be fucking Samoan Warfare. So they had to get Roman back some way. So I understand it. I just don't think Solo's there yet as a singles guy. Okay, Sleazy.
I have so many things to say, and yet so little time. First of all, three stars for the actual match. Let's start with the fact that.
Oh, so I'm just want to let you know you're for some reason you're coming in lower on the mic. Not sure why.
Probably that's why.
Okay.
There we go.
I pushed it away from an earlier bit. Here's my problem. I can't wrap myself around this. Why they thought that this needed 30 minutes. This is the problem with doing that with a guy with Solo, because it exposes somebody who's never done a 30-minute match, which he hasn't, when you do this kind of stuff. This should have been 20 minutes tight. It really should have been 20 minutes tight.
Mm-hmm.
Because then you limit the exposure of Solo. You still do the schmaz and whatnot that you did for the entire Bloodline Rules match. Obviously, that was expected as soon as it became a Bloodline Rules match. Everybody was coming down. Everybody and their brother was coming down. You knew that. This was tailor-made for, once again, a fucking bullshit finish. Obviously, it was an obvious bullshit finish, but it was a bullshit finish.
If I would do one bullshit finish, it would be this match.
Yes!
Or the opener. One or the other. Or both, but not
6 out of 7 of them.
Right.
6 out of 7 had some form of either fuckery.
The
only one that didn't was the Intercontinental title match.
And it was only 5 minutes long.
Yeah.
Because, frankly speaking, they didn't have time to do it.
Well, it's the only technical clean win.
It was the only technical clean win. And I'll get to this when we summarize, but there were points in the match where literally people were like, when are they coming out? When he goes for the third crossroads, you fucking asshole. God damn it. Fuck your finish multiple times. The joke of, oh my God, that's the item that made AJ Styles submit.
Yeah, Rhodes kicking out of everything. It didn't sit right with me either.
Once again, white meat babyface. Spend all that time making him the whitest meat babyface, and who picks up the first weapon not once, but twice. First with the Prime, which could have been like, oh, okay, and then with the stairs. Are you fucking kidding me? That's not a babyface move. What the fuck are you guys doing? What's going on here? To the Jacob Fatu spot, there's been a lot of weird rumors around that. Some people are saying that, yes, he was supposed to kind of sell out that way so he wouldn't get involved against Roman, so they could save that face off. Other people are like, yeah, he got hurt, really, but he was meant to be that. And then there's other people still, they're like, oh shit, he really did get hurt. They were supposed to do something different. I don't think it mattered because that finish is exactly what they were going for. So yeah. I have a hard time believing that anything other than that finish was supposed to happen. You know what I mean?
Right.
But yeah, I gave my rating 3.5. I believe
you gave me you said 3.
It was 3.5. Okay. Roman coming back, obvious, but yeah, whatever.
Overall thoughts on the show, Sleazy?
Too many fucking fucked up finishes. Like, whether it was intentional, accidental, or just how it worked out, 6 out of 7 fuck you finishes on what is technically the second largest show of the year is not acceptable, in my opinion. That being said, so many great fucking moments, so many great matches, despite all those finishes, make this probably one of the top shows of the year. Because I didn't give anything. I don't think I gave anything under 3 stars. I'm pretty sure I didn't.
I think I might have been the only one that gave.
Yeah, so I can't. I fault the show for the finishes, but I can't fault it for the actual wrestling that happened on the show.
Right. I gave 2 matches under 3 stars, but they were 2 and 2 3/4. So I mean, it was a really good show. It was a really good SummerSlam. Like, yeah.
I will put it on the line out there. That Marks is probably the best SummerSlam. Last 5 years?
I would, yeah.
Yeah. Last 5 years, that's probably the best SummerSlam we've got.
Yep.
And it just shows you the way the business is growing. Yes, fuck your finish, but at the same time, if it keeps the fucking energy engaged inside of a massive stadium like that, and that's exactly what they did. Loved it. If you make me put a star rating on the show, it's a solid 4-star show. Like, great. It got storylines that ended, storylines continued, and possible branch offs going forward. It did the job well.
Yep, I agree.
That's how you fucking pro wrestle AEW. Do that shit.
What, you mean do storytelling? All right.
Yes, it's exactly what the fuck it is.
Let's move to news and rumors here. Yeah, someone alluded to before Jacob Fatu was planned to sell all along, but just really hurt himself. Fuck you.
Was that a comment?
Huh?
What's that?
Where are you saying fuck you to?
Oh,
To Jacob Fatu was always planned to sell the leg injury, but he ended up actually hurting himself. That's what I'm saying. Fuck you.
Yeah,
because
it's such a bullshit thing to say.
I will say, if you did get hurt, best wishes. Get back soon. You're a fucking baby.
Yeah, 100%.
Of course.
Roman Reigns' return was kept under wraps, and no one knew he was there. Bullshit.
Lies.
Everyone knew he was
Everyone
there.
knew.
I do have a news and rumor, though.
Go ahead.
The Lucha Brothers are not re-signing with AEW.
Yep. I was going to hit on that.
Potentially WWE bound.
Yeah, the rumor is, like I was just going to touch on it, saying that they are expected to go to WWE when their
And here's
contract
the thing.
runs out.
I think they will thrive because they will dumb down Phoenix to a point where he will do wonders for them. Because the AEW style does not benefit those two. Because they are always doing something insane. Whether it's him flying off the rope or the other one jumping between a rope. I want to see WWE just dumb them down just a little bit. And plus also it gets you more Mexicans, which WWE desperately needs.
Wait, you don't like the Mexican Judgment Day?
Oh, now we have Mexican Judgment Day, yes.
It's 2 Irish guys and 2 Mexican.
2 Irish, 2 Mexican, and then you got the solid white girl.
Right?
Sounds like a porno to me.
I was going to, God damn it. I was going to say it too, and I was like,
we just need Val Venus to come back and we're A-okay.
Right?
Judge Jeffrey Mayer has...
Before, I wanted to talk quickly about the Lucha Brothers. Hard disagree, by the way. The reason why Lucha Brothers works at all is because they don't have any leashes on them. Once they get leashes on them, they'll just go, well, fine, I'm just going to sit here and do chops and nothing else. And the allure of them will just go right away. They will not like to be they're guys that I don't think would like to be produced, and WWE will produce them.
I agree to a certain extent. I think if this was under Vince McMahon, I would agree more. Mm-hmm. But with this under Triple H,
yeah.
I think, yes, they'll be produced, but they'll have a little bit more leeway. Not like full creative control, but just be like a little bit more leeway. Judge Jeffrey Mayer has ruled to deny Vince McMahon a motion to enforce the court order stay in the lawsuit against that girl. Vince filed a motion to prevent her from petitioning for the records, claiming she violated the federal stay order by seeking discovery. Legal terms, Vince lost.
So basically what happened is they're claiming civil procedure was not followed correctly, and obviously the judge said, no, that's bullshit.
Obviously, you said that's the finish.
Yeah, fuck your finish, yo.
Apparently, there's going to be Bloodline sneakers coming out next year.
Good.
Yes. Jordans.
Are they Jordans?
Becky Lynch posted something on Instagram that had a lot of people talking about because she did like an A&E biography on her. And then, of course, after it aired, she's like been hell of a career. And everyone's like, she's retiring. It's like, no, she's just
she's taking a break.
Being a hell of a career. Like,
she's a mom. She deserves a break.
Calm the fuck down.
People always get weird about that, especially when. Well, the thing is that she's walked away from her contract effectively. You know, she's not on the payroll, so to speak. So she could potentially do whatever the fuck she wants, including not wrestle. And people like her. They want her to wrestle. So her not wrestling is a problem to those people who like to watch her wrestle. So any type of information like that's like, oh God, no.
They can't miss you if you're not gone.
Exactly.
Correct.
Apparently, Rob Feinstein was spotted in and around the festivities of SummerSlam this past week. Goes as far as to taking photos with some WWE talent. WWE has no affiliation with Feinstein, did not invite him backstage at SummerSlam, and in fact didn't invite him to the show by offering him comp tickets. Instead, it appears Feinstein found out which hotel WWE talents were staying at, and then decided to approach wrestlers for photo shoots. Drew McIntyre had a pic taken with him, and CM Punk briefly posted it online before taking it down, and Feinstein was supposed to pick himself from Logan Paul.
Forgive me. Why does that name sound familiar?
For those who don't know the history of Feinstein, he began RF Video, which distributed wrestling tapes in the 90s before starting up Ring of Honor as the original owner. However, things went downhill for Feinstein when he was facing allegations of luring underage kids for sex, and then subsequently was caught on tape during a sting operation trying to solicit.
Wasn't this the XPW guy too?
No, different guy.
No, different guy. Yeah. Tried to solicit sex from a 14-year-old boy.
Yeah, fuck that guy then.
Yep.
I could say so much, and I choose not. Half the people that he took pictures with didn't know who he was. No idea who he was. Punk knew because obviously he was around then. But fuck me. There's a reason why Paul Heyman severed ties with this guy. Paul Heyman, the King Carney himself, went, no thanks.
Yeah, I'm done. Did any of you guys watch the presser afterwards?
No, because I'm old.
I appreciated the hell out of it because it literally transferred from one. Excuse me 1 second. Something's about to play very loud in here, and I'm turning it off.
So
no. What I was getting into, Triple H was asked a boatload of questions. They brought up Stephanie McMahon, and he said, "Hey, expect Steph to be around a little bit more. She doesn't have an official title yet, but she's going to be around for a very long time."
Yet.
Yeah. Here's my thing. You heard the whole conspiracy theory about Steph and Triple H being the ones to turn in Vince, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you look at the timeline, that tracks with her leaving.
Yep.
As a board member and
yep.
What was she? COO? No, she
was COO.
Was she COO
or CFO?
She wasn't the financial.
I think she was COO.
She might have been COO.
I think she was COO, yeah.
Yeah, because then Khan took it over.
Yeah.
COO. But no, it's always good to have at least a McMahon around, but also the best of the bunch, at least in my opinion. So, Pops. Yeah.
So Sasha Banks, is getting a divorce. So you're telling me there's a chance?
Good luck to you, sir. Good luck.
Apparently Trent Beretta wanted to pull a me. Turns out he wrestled so hard that 2 screws in his neck fusion broke.
Jesus Christ.
Fucking Christ, bro.
I know. See that right there? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
We got it. You've survived. You're not breaking any screws.
Not yet.
Anytime soon.
NXT, when they go to CW, are actually holding arena shows. One of them is going to be at the Allstate Arena in Chicago, and the other one's going to be in St. Louis. So that's good.
I remember seeing, and for if you guys know, please let me know. WWE is coming back to the Philly area on October 21st, but I don't know what show that is.
Hershey, Halloween Havoc.
No.
No,
Philly.
This is gonna be a Philly show.
Philly.
It's a Philly show.
What day is it on?
The 21st.
Is that a Saturday?
I don't know. That's the thing.
If it's it's not a Friday. 6 days.
21st is a Monday, so it's probably
Raw.
So, well, it could be a lot less likely that.
So I'm tentatively going to Halloween Havoc. I just want to know who else is going. So if and when I buy tickets, I buy enough so we can sit next to each other this time.
Yeah.
Deeds
not everywhere around the fucking.
Well, yeah, I should be there. Well, got that one too. So
all of a sudden, I should be the little one.
Yeah,
it's fine.
Yeah, it is a plan. Let's put it that way.
Makes sense.
Joe Hendry reveals WWE and TNA reached a deal related to him. Talks about he's been training at the Performance Center,
which is good awesome. For him.
I believe in him.
Come on.
You and me both.
Apparently, Tony Khan and Shane McMahon had a secret private meeting. So secret, in fact, that a photo was taken, and now everyone knows about it. That's how secret it was.
Yeah, so much so that even Khan was like, yeah, I met with him. He's a very knowledgeable man. Yeah, a McMahon is knowledgeable about professional wrestling.
And I've said it before. Seeing me in AEW, cool. Will it do anything for them? No.
For a week.
The match everyone wants to see is him versus Darby Allin. They're trying to commit. Who is going to kill who first?
Or themselves first.
Who's going to fall off of what Tron when?
Right.
I could just see them both like crawling up the side on each side and then looking at each other and then just both falling.
I just imagine. Do you remember the old Atari game Joust?
Mm-hmm.
Where they just run and just dirt, and you hear somebody dead.
Yeah, that was it.
I do believe that's all I have.
Deets, put yourself over.
At Legendary Deets on there. That's going to give it to you. Yeah. Come see me. Talk Maryland sports. Talk wrestling. Talk baseball. Go O's, even though apparently we're winning right now.
For once?
Maybe.
I love how I talk shit about everything sports, and I have no idea. I've been doing that for 12 years on this show.
Oh, no, we're losing 5-1. Okay.
Jesus Christ, man.
We're up 3-1. So.
And I'm up 4-2.
You're up to 420 pounds? That makes sense.
Sure. I mean, Ryan didn't make it onto the show. I know he wanted to quickly hop on for 15 minutes, but unfortunately, I think he's going to miss his break. Heavy G is not here this week because he was ill.
He really got smallpox.
He really did get smallpox, which is hilarious.
Did he really?
No, he said, I kept saying he's going to Valley Forge to get smallpox, and all of a sudden he comes back for Valley Forge.
No, I saw him throwing fucking darts like a fucking champ.
And then
he got this badass whoop-ass shirt. I'm like, I kind of want one.
And then next thing you know, he's like, "Oh, I'm really sick." I'm like, "You really got smallpox?"
You really got the smallpox.
It's what happens when you're like, he was throwing against like some like grizzly-looking dude with like a fucking full.
Hair
going crazy.
No offense to people who shoot darts. It was funny because Heavy G's wife did like a little video pan of all the people who were there. There wasn't a skinny guy in the bunch. They were all weird. Absolutely, they were all real.
They all got this
manly men doing manly things. They just killed a small animal. It's time for a light beer.
Legitimately, though, congratulations to Heavy G. I don't have the exact results, but he did.
I think he finished fourth in singles.
He did multiple events, though.
Yeah.
So he finished fourth in singles. I believe he finished ninth in a like a team event as well. He did a bunch of different events there. So congratulations to him. I'm glad he was able to get out there. But yeah, we have to put over the best damn sports show, period. Two.
Dose.
I don't know when you guys
Thursdays?
So
I don't know.
we were supposed to do a pop-up show Monday, but again, Heavy G got smallpox.
Yep.
So we're gonna move it to Thursday. Hopefully he feels okay.
What are y'all talking about?
MLB trade deadline. Basically, it's the summer, so we're just gonna talk about MLB trade deadline, and then in a couple of weeks we'll start regularly doing Thursday night shows because
I'll jump on when football starts.
You know how that goes. Was it last week? Yeah, it was last Monday.
Last Monday. Yep.
Talked about the Olympics. A lot of things have happened since then, including we didn't actually talk about this. I thought I was going to have to defend this. Logan Paul and the boxer.
Oh, Amani or Amari.
Yeah.
Life, whatever.
Yeah. So I'll leave the story aside, but the upshot is I can't believe I'm almost taking Logan Paul's side on this, in the fact that he almost, I don't want to say immediately apologized, but at least he backpedaled. Not everyone
backpedaled, but
it wasn't enough.
I don't like the way that whole thing is going.
Another person should have backpedaled and didn't. That was on WWE television.
McAfee.
Yeah.
Yeah, McAfee doubled down.
Yeah. Bullshit.
Here's my thing of it. Like, boxing is super corrupt, but if you fail a test, you fail a test.
Mm-hmm.
My issue is if IBF isn't, or IBA or whatever it isn't going to be in charge of the Olympics, and then the Olympic Committee is going to be in charge of it. Gotta love my dog. Yeah, if the Olympics are actually going to be in charge of it, they need to have USADA. They need to have another higher.
I would agree with that to an extent. Yes, but that wasn't the complaint.
No, am I taking away from Miss Imani? No, but if there's smoke, I need to see all the information.
The smoke is steroids. The problem isn't the steroids that I have a problem with. The problem was misgendering, obviously, the trans situation. She's not trans at all. There's so many pieces about that, but I just wanted, I can't believe I'm to an extent defending Logan fucking Paul of all people. There was like outright people pitchforks against him, even after he apologized over it, and no pitchforks for Pat McAfee.
But at the same time, like, I hate to say it, but he's kind of the poster boy for like, hey,
asshole behavior.
I'm an asshole, but I know when I fuck up.
That is true. Yes.
So
but I guess I'll leave it at that. I'm at TWS.
Hello, Robin.
I'm at TWS Sleazy. You fucking asshole. We are Sleazy Fatman on X, Instagram, Threads, TikTok. Please go over there, like and follow us there. We're trying. I know this is a big goal. Please go on TikTok and follow us. I want to get us to 1,000 followers. The reason why I want us to 1,000 followers is so that we can go live on TikTok. That is our big, big goal for the end of the year. We're going to push it as hard as we can. TikTok, 1,000 followers. Please like us on TikTok. Find our videos at twitch.tv/SleazyandFatman, youtube.com/SleazyandFatman, premium content, onlyfans.com/wrestling show. Like and subscribe your favorite platform. Click the notification icon on YouTube so you know when we go live. Explore more content at thewrestlingshow.com, including articles, merch, and so much more. So with a thanks to Deets, a fuck you to Heavy G, a fuck you to Ryan, and as always, for Sleazy,
the Fat Man.
This is a wrestling show. Thank you guys so much for listening. Peace.
Fuck Dave Meltzer. We have not said that at all this show. I didn't have any news or rumors from him. Fuck Tony Khan and his alleged coke habit. A hot is on a sandwich. A sub is on a sandwich. A burger is a sandwich. Tacos and burritos are not sandwiches, you Indiana fucks. And next week we are doing... I don't know.